I really hope that each of you are studying well enough. The board exam only I think 2 to 3 months since so I need time waste my direct to the point. So firstly, I will share you about mentality Karibekoga. Then secondly, I will share you about what are the right ways to approach exam. And lastly, I will share you about points to avoid that you have to avoid so that you score the highest. So firstly, mentality is tough now we have MEF here. So MEF the first thing is MMOS. So MD motivation versus consistency, diligence, or perhaps discipline. So actually the two things about my life now. So some follow motivation was the start of the year na so they are motivated, most highly motivated. Board exam of the kara motivated. That's this most the motivate the if you observe them right now, motivation is quite motivation. They are like dynamic feelings about the humans. Okay? So right now it's quite declined, and many of them, almost majority of them, are distracted about life. No, studies and pressure on exam, especially exam time na pressure on the exam time where I nearly lost my chemistry board paper. Chemistry board paper na pen di ba whatever. So I think I pen di misty pens lang mo, mischievous pen. Ani ba? So ink till much wala kara chafe. The game sige to ink ani ba. So in double bolo mischievous pen di refer my board exam. I think paper is the best board exam to watch. Let's get back to the point. So motivation, the most motivation is like doing things when you like to do, when you want to do. But on the other side, we have consistency, and the consistency of discipline alone, or perhaps we also call it as discipline or discipline and discipline. We work even when you don't feel like it, never. So always remember to stick onto just discipline. And discipline level, you do what you plan to do and not fall into the trap of dynamic emotions, But then life no like plan is order. You have to make plan that's realistic. That you plan like 10 hours one day until having this is it's humanly not possible. So realistic plan based on me that time the emotion. So allocate page chapter wise chapter wise prefer and so so don't make yourself hard on you that you possibly can't do. Break your goals. Relaxation time go with the human. So basically the Pomodoro technique use break as learn payment technique to learn use payment and this will the two word. Okay. So firstly, rely more on consistency than on motivation. So MEF of small. So MEF of the MD then E have to look. So E is about environment. The environment have to look at we are what our environment has molded us to be embodied. For example, the environment in a domus, the environment in our, let's say that society appreciate doctor. So you will say that in order to be appreciated, I have to be doctor, and I will be that doctor. And we own environment. Okay? So that's why an environmental activity out of the box but another thing. Think about yourself, what you really want to do, what you wish to do. So an important to environment is really affect us and the principle give you. So for example, there is a Greek quote which says that tell me 5 people that you associate mostly and I will tell you a few years later. So it's really actually reality model. So friends circle really affects the my animal of the law. Like I'm not saying you to go out and tell everyone that I don't want to be friend with you, I don't want to be friend with you, and just remember. I'm just saying you friends circle can be effective also. And life now you don't need a certain number of friends. You just need a number of friends that you can be certain of. And when you start working on yourself, you will see that fake people tend to disappear and real people tend to come closer. So the circle of friends becomes smaller. So I'm trying to life below. So just work on yourself. So ME, so E after E we have F. So F key take is like fixing your system. So for example, most of us avoid sleeping well enough. So sleep time the sacrifice because it's really going to impact your study. The study given sleep the sacrifice based on for example, like you sleep 4 to 3 hours and just sleep out in the class not concentrate business and concentrate we must do the hamigo the hamago the wrong chimna job look this up they will sleep minimum my buffer point not levels in like at least 7 hours because another anime happened before. I thought like sleeping less will give me more time to study, but life now there is something I can say called 80-20 rule, or perhaps less is more than the over. So like I also interacted with some of the performers, and they said like class now leave it in the loop. They try to teach us in a very explainable forms, very easy way, so that we understand what they are trying to convey us. They are trying to prepare us for the exam from the class itself. I had an English teacher which said that classroom is the worst, main thing, not after the classroom. Meaning like in the class now concentrate this wasn't you don't have to repeat and study again, actually revision the better the almost the Tamahamoko and the doing what the class now concentrate this was it. So class now focus better. So firstly, focus pending. First we have to fix the sleep time. The second is dietance. I mean this is like diet is sacrifice so they feel like eating less or to give them extra times, but this don't do that. Sleep and diet. It's very important that you have to follow through. Now regarding the way to study level, firstly you will study chapter wise most chapter G gara whole bit longer since this was most because very like chapter G and chapter G gara like you don't have to note the multiple to never like group almost or telegram group model actually. So note the multiple to the focus on one note. Perhaps note karale. Note the best note is the one that you make lamedua. So because when you make your note, you understand yourself. How so make note the one note, follow one note, make one note. After making one note, you like refer questions. The question refer firstly you will refer past board papers. First thing the first I read past paper review. To that we have IT. So IT the instructional guidelines. So instructional guideline of the load. Whole Bhutanese class 12 or 10 and so we have majority of them maximum one place different schools so different school they need to have one common study structure so I need to know they have IT so IT each chapter plus another question over there and this is refer first question the board papers then you go for IT questions then confidence actually woman 12 paper into the direct 12 paper number because if you go directly 12 paper are mostly made like complex formula another demotivate someone so this is the right way to study then board paper this is dominant like in this past 5 years board paper was that the COVID came us so COVID came at least 2021 we have same curriculum so I'm this so and it's chapter wise but almost chapter wise but you will see a pattern the patterns how one was a pattern how like there are a few questions that are repeated and has more like surety of coming in the board exam so I'm this will refer very but you have to refer more and technically 80-20 rules paragraph meaning 20% of the weightage will cover 80% of the whole syllabus so that's why you have to use this technique but to use this technique parts board paper the refer firstly you have to make your basic structure that is chapter duration you go for passport paper the IT questions finally. So lastly what things to be avoided and this is first thing is Denomi means this is not only my exam. So as an example, sometimes we get demotivated and does not feel like studying much. That time you just have to remind yourself that this is not only your exam. this is the example of people that still believes in your potential, the people that cultivated you, the people that supported you to reach you at this stage. So any Hagoshima, you tend to like you feel the extra weight on your shoulder to keep double your best. And so this is not only your exam here. Like the comparison team, I think this is now. So competitive school environment, we tend to feel like we have a lot of pressure of competition as a feel variable. You don't have to compare yourself with others. You have to compare yourself with the yesterday version of you. Because I need the best comparison ever. And helping others, self-help is the greatest help in the life. So that's why you have to compare yourself. And sun and the moon say what are the most. So there is no comparison between the sun and the moon. Because they shine when the time comes. After the time I got a name. So Jidiani, I like no. You have to know that this is exam, board exams. So board exam, until and unless board exam ends, you have to give your best every single day. And the best teaching there about it, because it's about who keeps standing till the last. It's not about who is performing well and best at the moment. At the moment, the guy best down to the mush. It's their point. It's their life. You just focus to yourself. The lastly, the ox jobs decision from my ox. And the sacrifice the sacrifice better any larger one the sacrifice because we waste most of our time into phone school and the so you have to really be mindful of what you are consuming, because what you consume is what you get. And it concepts about garbage in and garbage out. None of the garbage towards in the garbage that you know what much. It's important what you absorb. Lastly, if you have a state far, it just means that you want to improve yourself and you are very much cautious about who you are and who you are going to become. That's why please subscribe to this channel so that I can provide you more values. And please share to at least one person that you feel like has to hear this